There we go.
Okay.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
I'm Mr. Lang.
I'm Mrs. Rogers.
All right. And Mrs. Rogers, you made this incredible document for Cortez High School called the Cortez Writing Non-Negotiables.
Yes.
So we negotiate means to discuss or to argue about something, and we can't argue about what's on this document. Okay.
Up for discussion.
Okay.
So raise your right hand, students. When writing academically in every class, I will always. So I think we take for granted really academic writing because we text so much.
Yes.
And so this is a refresher and a reminder. It is very elementary, but sometimes it's hard for our brains to switch from one to the other.
Right.
So this is good review for any type of writing, whether it's PBA, whether it's Azella, whether it's AZ Merit, ACT. Let's go over this real quick.
If you're writing in English, you need to remember these rules.
Correct.
For the rest of your life.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
Proper capitalization.
Okay.
So here is the acronym for you. MINTS.
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 INTS.
Right?
Okay.
So you always capitalize the months of the year, days or holidays. You always capitalize I. We have a problem with capitalizing I. Oh, a mint for me? Oh, thank you. Here is a mint.
All right.
Yes. Okay. So we, in texting, we take for granted that the computer automatically capitalizes I for us, but it doesn't.
Yep.
It doesn't when you are testing. That feature gets turned off.
So this is a funny sentence, but I is always capitalized.
Correct.
I is the only time we ever say I. So
yes.
But you, we, they, he, she, it, not capitalized.
No.
I, and I don't know why, but who cares?
Yes.
Just remember.
Okay. Names of people, we call these proper nouns. So Cortez High School is capitalized.
Yep.
Pop quiz is, if I just said I go to high school, is that capitalized?
Not capitalized.
No, because it's not a specific place.
Okay. Aunt Sally is capitalized, right? The
Aunt.
A, and right? But she is my aunt.
No.
You don't capitalize the A.
Correct.
Right? Okay, got it.
Okay. Titles of books, articles, and poems.
Okay.
So there's a good example there because
that is a good example.
Some of the shorter words are not capitalized, like and the.
Okay.
So that's why we have that there.
Yeah.
And of.
And sometimes you'll see it in what we call italics, so it's a little bit slanted.
But you can't handwrite it in italics.
But if you're typing something is what I mean.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Okay. And always the start of a sentence.
Okay.
Always.
All right. So let me see if I can remember mints. So M is for months, I is for I.
Yes.
I. N is for nationality?
No.
Oh, names of people?
Yes,
okay.
Names.
T is for titles of books. I was
Titles.
cheating. Titles of books. I was not cheating. There's something in my eye.
Oh, okay.
And S is for the start of a sentence?
Correct.
All right.
Very
I will try
good.
to remember that. Okay.
All right. Ending punctuation. Always have ending punctuation.
Okay.
You know what those are. Let's move through them
Okay.
really quickly.
I'm really excited. Exclamation point. If there's something I want to know, question mark, right?
Yep.
Period if it's just a normal, boring
Correct.
statement. Okay.
Ending
or
punctuation.
exciting statement.
Okay. Use the best words when possible.
Okay.
Okay. The more specific you can get with descriptive words and adjectives and action verbs, the better your writing will be.
Okay. So what does vague mean?
Vague.
It says do not use vague words.
Vague words are indescript words.
Yeah, not very specific. They don't give us a lot of information, right? If I say to you, how was your day? And you say, good.
Good.
What does good mean, right? It was amazing. It was average, right? That tells me a little bit more, right?
It was amazing because I didn't think I was going to get an A on this test, and I did get an A.
Right.
And then we can have a better conversation.
Right. Yeah.
On paper.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Active verbs. So there are some examples. Thinking is something you do.
Yeah.
Scurrying is something you do.
Yeah.
Shouting is something we do.
Yeah.
So those are better than what we call to be verbs.
Oh, okay, got it.
She went to the store.
Yeah.
She is.
Right. And sometimes those verbs are necessary, but
absolutely.
But when possible, use the active verbs.
Yep.
Okay.
And descriptive words, adjectives. We teach figurative language. So the other day, Mr. Lang and I were writing a paragraph, and we described
how someone sings.
As what
like
do we say?
He sings like a couple of cats that are fighting.
Yeah.
Right. So not
Can
very.
you imagine that and hear that?
Right. That sounded like a dog,
So
but okay.
Anytime you can use figurative language in your writing, similes, metaphors, idiom, any of that.
Yeah. Because you're giving that image to the reader.
Yep.
Okay. And that makes your writing much, much better. Love it.
Okay.
All right.
Sentences. All sentences must be a complete thought with a subject and a verb.
Yep.
And a variety of sentences, lengths, and structures.
So some long sentences, some short sentences. I've seen paragraphs, Ms. Rogers, where it's one big sentence.
No.
And there's a period at the end.
No.
Not okay.
Not okay.
Okay. And you also don't want a whole bunch of two-word sentences.
Yes, correct.
I laughed. I went. I
saw.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Right. So you don't want to write like you're in kindergarten.
Correct.
Okay.
You're in high school now.
Exactly.
Okay. And paragraphs. You want to indent every time. So now, when you are keyboarding, press the tab space once.
Okay.
Tab once, and that will indent for you naturally. Don't go space, 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 space.
Okay.
Got it?
Good to know. Tab.
Your English teachers are going to have different expectations for you. Your science teachers are going to have different expectations for you.
Right.
Okay.
So you probably don't want to talk about fighting cats in your science paper. Right?
Not necessarily.
You wouldn't talk about how someone sings either, but
right.
Yeah.
But
obviously,
if they say no, you don't need this type of sentence, then you don't do it in that class.
Okay.
Okay? Just have to pay attention to what your teachers want. And please know that in paragraphs, we want the general rule is 5 to 7 sentences. I mean, I even hate saying 5 because I'm like 7 sentences or more, right? And 7 words or more for every sentence. But this is not concrete, right? You kind of have to feel what the writing in paragraph is about.
There's an art to writing. Okay, and so if you are a good writing artist, then there's a little bit space for you to experiment a little bit. But
absolutely,
for those of you that are still learning to write better, aim for this. Aim for 5 to 7 sentences, and
it's non-negotiable.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks for your time. We appreciate it.
I really enjoyed it. Thank you.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Bye.